actually host a show on HGTV called Design to Sell, and it's we make a lot of mistakes, so we always have to back up, do it again, back up, do it again. You know, it's a little hard to redo a shot though when you're taking apart a wall. So you can't really do that again.
And then the marvelous short version of communication today is there's probably a web address where if they want to know more.
Absolutely. RachelReenstra.com. That's RachelReenstra.com. RachelReenstra.com.
And you can tell she's a candidate.
Yay!
So we're talking about social marketing, which is the reason why these people are doing this. Where are you from?
I own a liquor store in Auburn, New York. Nothing is better than actually going out there and touching and feeling the, you know, and meeting the actual winemakers, the owners, because they can talk passionate about their product. And nothing is more exciting when you're sitting there and he's explaining why he created the wine and what it goes with, and you know.
Just out of curiosity, do you view social marketing yourself?
What social marketing?
Well, it would be like Twitter and YouTube.
No, I should. I mean, we do a little bit of Facebooking when we try and get ourselves out there, you know, on the web. But
do you have a web address?
No, we have not, you know, gone to that extreme, and we should, but we haven't. And it's probably the best thing that we should be doing, and it's something we just have not, gravitated to, but.
Because you really need a web address.
I completely agree with you, because there's nothing better than, you know, having a worldwide exposure.
And not only that, I got some really good news for you, if you know what I mean. Is you, from your position in New York now, could have your own television show.
Well, I would love to have my own television show. How great would that be?
You got it. I'll give you my card if you need any more help when you get back. You're the, what we call it? You're the
winemaker.
Yeah, I know the winemaker thing, but as it relates to this very famous now Murphy-Goode promotion, I guess icon is the right word, right?
Well, I don't know if I'd go.
Well, it's the idea that you represent.
Yeah.
You represent. If you were looking for the person who represents, it would be David Reddy Jr. Exactly. Without the Viking hat.
And without the Viking hat.
So at least, is there run criteria that makes that candidate of all these talented 10 people rise to the top? What would that quality be?
You know, we do have 10 incredible candidates with us, all very qualified. As I'm looking, you know, for a quality of a person that really kind of fits into our culture, just would be a seamless transition, but then of course can teach us a whole lot about social media.
So now, what is it all about with this social marketing in the wine industry?
Well, you know, I think social networking is becoming increasingly important to a lot of different businesses, and this is something that's relatively new to the wine industry. I think it's going to give us the opportunity to open up that direct line of communication with our consumers, and you know, kind of teach them that, you know, wine isn't a snobby thing. It's not something that you necessarily need to study to enjoy. It's a beverage that is wonderful with food, with friends, and I think this is really a great way for us to get that message across.
I want to compliment you also, because I'm familiar with a lot of people aren't ready for this new stuff, and for whatever reason you folks have decided to be ready. And you're not afraid to say, we don't know anything about this yet, but we're looking for somebody to teach us.
Exactly. And because we have seen that it is an important a way to get communication across. And so we needed to do this big search, and obviously got a lot of attention doing the $10,000 a month and giving the house. But that way we figured that we would be able to find the best people out there. And we would get their attention. They would want to be part of Murphy-Goode and help us get this message across. And we've had a blast doing it.
And the reason why I definitely, of all the folks that I wanted to do video of, it's Camry Phillips. We've learned that name. It's like camera, folks. And you can follow Camry whether he gets a really good job or
another
really
great job,
or
yes, sir.
Because he's so cool, and you know why we say that, of course, you know. But the reason I want to give you credit for having me come here.
I appreciate it.
Which you understand, when you do a lot of stuff for free, a lot of times you resist it even though you want to go. Because if somebody would have given you $50, you would have loved to have gone, but if they don't give you the money, you don't want to go.
Yeah.
You got me to come anyway. And of course, I love Healdsburg.
Yeah.
And I like these people. These are great people. And I now understand a lot more than I did before, the social aspect of things. But so that's why I wanted you on. I want you on camera, is to give you credit and to tell people about you, etc.
I appreciate it. So cool.
I also want to give you an opportunity to say, what are you up to?
What am I up to?
What is it you want out of all of this?
I think the number one thing I want is to create some stability in this country, because it's really not easy coming here, whether you've got an American passport or not, to really establish yourself in America. There's so many things you've got to have, and not only money being one of them, but simple things like people take for granted, I think, simply having a credit. You can't even get a foot in any door or get a step forward without having a credit. And in Europe, we don't use the same score system. So I'm a big zero in this country. I'm not acknowledged in that sense. So it would really make a big difference for me. So it's pretty much.
You come here 2 years ago. You had no trouble getting credit.
Yeah, I'm a little late for that.
Yeah, you missed it.
Yeah, I missed that.
And it's not coming back either. Yeah. Not real soon.
Yeah, I mean, so that's really my number one. Desire is just it would just give me the feet to stand on to really make it happen. I've got a lot of great ideas. There are a lot of things I want to accomplish. They're all media, entertainment oriented, but everyone needs that break. You know, everyone needs that first thing. And I have a feeling that this would be that type of thing for me if I could get the gig. And that's what I also want to see happen.
So the wise thing for somebody out there to do is recognize you got a lot of talent. And it's available for a small fee so that you can have some stability.
Yeah, sure. Well, hey, my goal is not necessarily to get rich. Hello. That would be nice, but it's more about so that I can do the simple things. Get a great place to live, afford to pay my rent, afford to get my girlfriend over here and start our family, and start my little business, which I call underground television, giving me an opportunity to do another project and another project. And I think things from there would move on, and potentially working with other interested parties in this industry and other industries as well.
Very, very cool. Well, it's a pleasure meeting you from a distance at first.
So cool, Bob.
And now live. Folks, I want you to follow this gentleman. He's very, very talented, as are the other 9, I confess.
Absolutely.
And you guys all kind of have a little affection for each other, it seems like.
Yeah. We've definitely, this is not one of these situations where, oh, I hope he loses, I hope he loses, I hope she doesn't. No, there's a good vibe, and that's, I couldn't be standing here if there weren't. I'm too old to be in a casting show, so if that's what it was for me, I would probably just walk away from this, because there are other things I could be doing with my time. And that is the most valuable thing that I have is my time. And spending my time with these guys has been a really good experience, very positive, very warm. From the day I walked in the door and I was, late, everybody embraced me as one of their own, and that's been, I'm very, very thankful for that. And I can only say wonderful things about everybody.
Ready? Okay, thanks. I feel quitty. Oh, so quitty. I feel quitty and pretty and free. Gonna riddy for Alaska's government of me. They indict me and ignite me. Wanna fight me? I quit 1, 2, 3. They can bite me. Higher calling has a job for me.
I'm Hardy Wallace from Atlanta, Georgia. One of the things I love the most is taking wine that so many people see as a complex subject and actually bringing the joy back into it.